Dear me of the future, whether that be tomorrow, next week, next year, the next decade. This is past you. Just wanted to talk. Maybe I'll just start with how my day went. So, today, woke up to a very, not so fun morning. It was daylight savings time, or the roll forward thing, so I ended up losing like an hour of sleep, or didn't get... waking up was hard this morning. So, yeah, waking up at like 5 in the morning, or at least what felt like 5 in the morning, was not fun. Not fun to say the least. But then I went to work, and we talked all day. Me and Rory did. And worked. We didn't get too much done, but we're slow anyway. We just got done with that shutdown. Anyway, I drove home today and got a phone call whenever I laid down in bed, and I was looking through YouTube and Facebook like I normally do, like you probably still normally do. And I get a phone call from Adam, and he's like, "Hey, can you come give me a hand over here?" I was like, I don't really want to, but he's like, "Please," and so I did. I got up and I went over there and gave him a hand. But I come out, and I come out of my house, and I start driving down the highway, and there's an accident. It looked like there was a green truck, a green Dodge, I think, stopped at a stoplight, and it looked like the person that was behind him wasn't paying attention at all to what the light was, and she just rammed into the back of him, and that's 55 mile an hour speed limit zone, so it was pretty bad. But I went over there and I helped him and did things and drove back and watched the series, an episode of anime. I don't know if you remember, but you went to a thing in Alabama, in Birmingham, Alabama, and, well, you had a lot of fun. You didn't necessarily have too much fun in Birmingham, but you actually looked a lot bored in some of your pictures that you posted on Facebook, which is interesting. But I know that after the church thing, you had a lot of fun. You drove for 1,900 miles across 6 different states. You went to Tennessee and Nashville, and had a random snow day in the middle of March, which is fantastic. And you went to Georgia just so that you could be in another time zone, and it was you had a blast. You stopped at a McDonald's in Georgia, in Trenton, Georgia, maybe, I don't know. And then your little sister Brittany decided to message you, and was like, "Hey, come visit me in Virginia." And you thought to yourself, it's 9 o'clock. I could go see you, but it's 9 o'clock, and I wouldn't actually get there until probably 4 in the morning, and then that'd be pretty much the only thing that I was would have been able to do would be just go and see you. So see Brittany. So I decided against it, and I told her that me and Jessica would go see her. So I hope that you actually go see her, because you need to see her little baby. You need to. It's kind of a responsibility of an older brother. Anyway, so you went to Georgia just for the other time zone. You almost got to the Smoky Mountains before you turned around and slept for the night. That's whenever you went to Georgia. To Tennessee, and saw the snow, and you played around in the snow all day, and you went to the Parthenon, and you went to that museum, and that's pretty much all you did. You went and played in snow for hours. You posted so many pictures on Facebook, and it was great. You had so much fun, and I want you to remember that. The fun that you had on this trip. Because I remember it. And it's pretty much the only thing pervading my memory. Anyway, on Saturday after you got done in Nashville, you went down to Huntsville, Alabama, and you went to the U.S. Space and Rocket Center, and you were so excited because that's where CGB Grey and Brady Heron and the rest of the YouTube people that you watched were at, and you went there. Well, they weren't there. They were there 2 years ago, but you went there. You went there just to see what it was like there. You've heard them talk about it in the podcasts that you listen to, but you haven't seen it. You had to see it. So you went, and it was not what you were expecting. You went there and you were a little disappointed. It was great and all, but you just don't have a love for things in space, and CGP Grey and Brady Heron weren't there anymore. They went back to London. Well, that's probably not a bad thing in itself. There were a lot of kids there. A lot of kids. It was some sort of Boy Scout derby thing that they were doing, that they were putting on for some sort of merit badge, I'm sure. I don't really know what was going on, but they were there, and you remembered fondly being a Boy Scout. You know, you went there and you were less excited, but you know, you had fun. It was cold. It was very cold. It was snowing cold. But you did have fun, even if it wasn't quite what you were expecting. But after that, you went home, or you tried to anyway. You got nearly to Mississippi, and then the rain started pouring down, and it was getting hard for you to see, so you pulled over, and you slept in your car for one more night. One more night before you were finally able to come home. And that's the highlight of this. That's the greatness of this. That's the only thing that you can really think about at this time, at this moment. And I just want to impart that to you, for you to remember in the future, whenever it is that you actually re-listen to this, that you actually go back and think on your memories. Anyway, it kind of hurts also. Today kind of hurts. Jesse died, and that hurts. Danica died, and that hurts. You go on and on and on about how to deal with losing somebody, and yet you don't even really know how to deal with it yourself. Like, it's hard and it sucks, but yeah, make memories with the people around you, and that'll make it easier. Live with no regrets. But it's hard to live with no regrets, isn't it? It's hard. But we keep on keeping on. Through the tears, through the pain, through the smiles, through the laughs, through the excitement, through the joy, we keep on going. You can make it. I know you can. I believe in the me of the future, even if you don't believe in the me of the past. Who knows? Maybe the me of the future thinks that the me of the past is a naive fool. Who knows? I guess you do. Anyway, thanks for taking the time to listen to the past me that just wanted to give you a little bit of something, a little bit of his heart. And I'll see you later.